Sunday. Yeah, man. Alright, so if I blaze up some things, well, we hear some things we can't make it pass me, you know. Can't make it pass me. And we're serious. Alright, so we have a Prime Minister of Jamaica. You know, was the education minister and very bright person, you know. Very educated and thing and you know, yeah man, very educated. The man, the commissioner, very, very educated. Yeah man, and you know. Anyway, me just push up a Gugu Gaga alert because I hear the Prime Minister make a speech say God created the vaccine. Now you have some people, when they hear this now, because you always have some people that got show something and say, yeah man, that you mean they've God create you and you make the vaccine. That mean I God create the vaccine. So you can't tie a lot of things to that, you know. You tie a lot of things to that. You understand? Because if God create the vaccine, then God create the people in the lab where make this thing away. And God created too. And God create everything else and the gun and all kind of little things. So I'm not ready to tie up that yet. But that's why you hear me say. Because I think God gave the knowledge and everything and man come, you know, come in and with them invention and do them little things. See? You can't use God's name and some things to just please yourself. We know son said gonna teach the people them like that, man. You understand? See me I say? God give you the knowledge and understanding and certain things that you can think about something and come up with it. If God create, when God created, God create tree. And if God create the tree them there. If everybody sound like a man, they stand and come up with something and thing. A man come up with an idea for build a phone. And when I tell me, say, oh, God create the phone. And God create this. Man invention, man. See? But could you hear the Prime Minister say first? See? Do man attack to him, eh? Do man attack to him, you know. Let me just hear what I say first. See?
By my neighbor, would humble themselves and pray, seek my face and turn from our wicked ways.
So, the woman here attack, and she attack right now, and the Prime Minister answer back to her now. Just listen this. Listen this.
Lock it down before I do it. I saw the election and run it out of my program every day. I see the landslide. Sir, please, for God's sake, come off your pumps and pride. No disrespect to you, sir.
The woman right, the woman tell him to come off and pumps and pride, you know. The woman talk to him, you know. So people talk to you, but him want to talk back like him, know. But you see, me know the Google thing in the morning, Sunday night, you know. I'm going to
humble before God. Go before God. Lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me that it is, oh God, miserable. If God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fasting.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood still I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
Foolishness. I mean nothing. You have natural thing in there. If the vaccine it create, maybe we're gonna pick it like some Cersei and them thing there, yeah? You understand? So God never create the vaccine. You can't come to my head with a foolishness here. Okay? You shouldn't even use the word. You understand? Shouldn't even use the word because if we are going to try to stop the people with the gun and them have knowledge still, but it's a weapon of mass destruction, that means I got to create the gun and kill people at speed. Man do these things, brother. Man, whether good or evil, man I do these things. You get knowledge and nothing you can't go around that. So we have that's why I say you can't have some people that lead their astray, you know. You understand? Nothing unnatural. When something natural, like how you plant a herb and it grow, and you know, say you use it for, you know, Cersei and you know it hurt your belly or something or regret or something because it grow natural. Natural thing different from some chemical thing. And what a fucking lab, the people them go deal with this thing. So there is nothing but God create no vaccine. You understand? God create the vaccine. So when I say now, the COVID, and the devil create it. Eh? Yo, better talk with sense here, man. Hear this.
Unnatural. God created it. Through man taking the vaccine does not in any way reduce your faith in God. God
Talk him want talk no, but him talk them wrong and nobody not correct him talk. You see me I say? Him want talk and talk. Brethren, not better never bother say nothing. You understand? Because you have good and bad. Yes, Daniel, up here, you have good and bad in everything, you know. And you have the knowledge to do some things. And you have people have knowledge to do bad things. So this weapon of mass destruction and them playing and them thing there. No man, you have got creation different from you have the Almighty, you have the creation, things like natural creation than where man come invent. You take the dirt, the backside, who didn't know, and then you come up with an idea, melt up this, you get alumina, you make some things with it, you make some caravan thing. You know, but I said, God create this. And put it away there. I go on like when I want to play politics and come with a phone brain, a pea brain, man.
going to protect you and the way in which you are protected.
So why, all right, so if God create so why God did create a COVID in the first place and then create a vaccine for protect you? Why does make the place germs free? Why God intervene in a good certain things? If you play a football, you pray to God, and when you pray to God, you win. So God make you win over your enemy. Up to that message them I use God in. God make you win over your enemy. Because you pray, you run, people are run and them pray first. And if them win, God make them win. See? You understand? So that would not be a good God. It might be a one-sided God then. You think about it. You do a boxing match and me pray and you not pray. So me beat you so God make me win. Eh? God is no different from the gunman, them politician, you were one-sided and some other things. That don't make, you understand? It does not make no sense. Don't make no sense. You have things one natural. We go get some seaweed and like by Irish mash and we boil it up. You have things one natural what we use when you're sick and them thing there. And you have things we create in a lab, them build in a lab, manufacture in a lab. Same not tell about God created. God created.
That He has created man with the intelligence to create a medicine that can.
So every man him create man with the intelligence to create a medicine. And a medicine alone man make. Invent. See? And the medicine alone man make. So you know, I say him create man with the intelligence. Him create man with the intelligence, yes. But him not control it like the robot then, right? So what happened to the gun and the weapon of mass destruction and them bomb where them a drop? So God make man make the whole of them there then. God make man a kill man then and a shoot people then. You see, no, you can't bring the mix up there, mix you up, you know. You understand? It mix you up. You can't just look on a good thing and say, oh, God do this and give the intelligence. So God give the intelligence now for kill off people too. Eh? And that you want to tell me? God that him say automatically, that him say, you know. See? So if you buy into where him say, him argument where him say, you can't say, okay, them you to well, and them reach out for gun because God give man the intelligence for create the gun where kill people. So that make God is a wicked and evil God. You understand? You see this? Yeah, man.
We need as a nation to humble ourselves before God and turn away. I agree with you.
You know, as a nation, you have make the police them humble before and you feel humble too. And all the man them accountable instead of pay them 11 million and them thing there. You see me I say? No play, hey, them can't go in my head, you know. The woman I back him up, but she not cut him right there and stop him when them talking foolishness, you know? Yeah, man.
But I also said to you that what God has created, that we know as medicine, is not different from any other medicine.
What God have created him come back, no as medicine, no different from any other medicine. So you have some other medicine, so who create the other medicine then? You know what I'm saying? May I tell you, say, Google alert, you know? What God have create medicine was different from no other medicine. Yeah, so the other medicine who created. Yeah.
Different from any other medicine. This has been around for hundreds of years, saving lives. Let us be wise.
What being around 100 years saving life? And one of them just come up with that one here.
Is the knowledge that is there. Let us as a people, my dear, keep praying to God to save our nation. But let us also do what is necessary.
So you see, that me I try to show you, say, this are the Prime Minister. The woman talk to you and you want to have the last talk. But the talk, it go wrong. You half script same way. Now people will tell you say you half script and a joke. Because if you say, okay, God create the medicine. Then you come back and you say, well, God make man and create, give man the knowledge to create the medicine. You understand what I say? And give God the man the knowledge to create weapon of mass destruction to and cure and everything. And bomb on them same gun there. So that means if you want to do that, no, you can put the whole blame on God. No, the whole people them who are dead and them thing, and not you. If you say you can't stop, you have something to do with crime. You understand? Everything you know, you can't just put one thing and say this good. So we put it to God, I got do this. And the other thing was bad, and I got do it. If I saw in your case. It don't work, so it can't work two way. Can't work two way, man. God give man knowledge, man. I will come up with enough little things that you have knowledge. And when man have knowledge, man come up and man, you know, invent some things and them things. You see? You understand? And you have some man invent some evilous things. I have some good things now where can, you know, help you with a balance. So when you come up and say God create vaccine, God not create vaccine. You understand? And then why God that create vaccine? Remember, you know, if it said the Almighty God and I God create the whole earth and I'm so powerful. Well, number one, they won't even make the disease one in the first place. But me can tell you this. You have anthrax. It not cow down. It not the grass, it not the earth. But it like lay dormant. You can go look it up. But yes, still one man take up that and carry it to the lab and do what they might do with it. Like when you remember the anthrax spray where them use and run through all their air condition unit and people are dead in the state. Remember, them thing they happen. Aki. It have poison in it. Like I think cyanide or something. But if that not open, you still it open and they let it out and you can go cook it and eat it and it have deadly poison in it. You have no fruits and nothing can poison, you know. See? You understand? It's human structure. And you still it, and you have some them that tell you say you have some cassava, I think, where, you know, bit of cassava where earth when I time and everything that to do. Yeah. See? And you have something where definitely will hurt you. But you can't go push vaccine and things, something where build a man, build a lab. And a man come up and a study. Before them, a matter of fact, if you think back in the days, before the man them read that, them use scarps and them study that and them have to study all that. God, they just give boom boom and you just know 1, 2, 3. The one of them thing I'll take a time and you go study it and build a thing and over the years. But when the Prime Minister talk, him talk, I would like in the Google class, you know. You know, come and say God create this. And at first he taught them stupidness, you know. Because here him attack a stupidness. Yeah.
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income. It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision.
So, the lack of knowledge. And in him head, him just feel say poor people don't have no knowledge. Just listen, you know. Listen. I'll play it right out now. Just listen.
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income. Yes. It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision. The richer people who have access to better information will eventually make the right decisions, while the poorer persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because their access to information sometimes is not the right information, that they will make the wrong decisions.
That makes sense to you? Yes, still the people them way. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna talk so don't know. Let me tell you this. And the poor people send out the misinformation, you know. Any misinformation where you would get or anything or conspiracy theories or some professor or some people who sit down and make money and sell book and things, we don't know that. I condemn people that we study them, we know that. See? You understand? But you right away, poorer people, in other manner, the class is him. Poorer people, you know, are not knowledge. And that thing does sound like poorer people not knowledge. The richer people who have the right information. Number you know, everybody Google and tell you if you're rich or poor. You understand that everything, if you even have a phone, you can go on it, you can go look up and you can, you know, cross-reference, you think them and think now, see? And you can go study up or you want to study. What you mean by the poor now? Always get misled because they don't have the right thing for do what. So the rich man, because him have the right thing, and the rich man them spread me one bag of things. Sometimes when you see a little man pick up a thing, or him not get it by the way. If he never have access to thing, he wanna get it. If we live like a black and white TV, he wanna get it. If not depend on us the radar and certain thing, you wanna get it. So you know, in mind, you know, I think if it good or bad, and because politicians bad. Let me tell you why enough people don't make up their mind enough things. Because over the decades, politicians treat them like shit. And do bad things. So when politicians come and talk, people not trust them. And that's why you get the confusion, you know. You talk about the college, people don't trust you know. Because of UNO come and spread enough false propagandas and rumors all the time. I know you want to put it on poor people and say, you know, God create the vaccine. If God create the vaccine, God create everything. You understand? That don't make no sense. A Google alert that. See? Man have knowledge, man have money, man have knowledge. Let me tell you this. Man knows say you have good and bad in everything, you know. Yeah, and you have something very true you have. Let me tell you very true you have. Like, yesterday, the 20-year-old girl where they would kill. You know, and I mean, you take him in your house. And when you're a Christian, you want to crush him. And then when you look at the look 1-year-old baby, she dead in the car because I'm like, I never shoot her. Because I watch news, the US news. He never shoot her. But him have her in lock her in the car, kill the mother, 20-year-old mother, and lock her in the car. So she dead from the heat. Exhaustion. They shoot up the father in the house 5 times, but he's not dead. So the father tell them, oh. You understand? You see? So these are the things where, you know, you have them the thing they make you think. And like, you never think of evil because you do a little baby this. And you then let her out of the car, and they eat her wine on the window, then you kill the mother which you wouldn't even, because they don't want you at the house, go on about your business. That is very evil. So you have enough people I think that maybe because I could have your grandchild that are your child and think in the kitchen you crush him in can't go on a station. And that does man does your thought in your head because it seems so wicked that you don't have no sympathy with a guy. Nobody must put him up neither. By the way. Yeah man, they must put him up man. And then I write place in the man. Them for hold him and touch him and show him man crocodile name that man. You understand? Them free it to police now if you look for him, them know it's a crocodile name it and them know how to do it. You understand? Evil. Yeah, man. Him free dead man and they you know man, the crocodile just take off him, the man dead too quick. You lower him down and then take off him by foot. Grab him foot and tear it. And grab the leg and tear it off. And when him a ball out, make sure him duct tape up. Yeah, man. And lower him down there. Him too evil. See? So you see, these are the things where it run across your mind. That's why I say you think 10 ways out of the box because them youth are so evil. You want them go out evil. Them not supposed to live on the earth. You can't do this little baby and anything that evil. See? God not tell me if you go say these things. That's just how you feel. Because God not have you as like a robot. I do you like a robot. You understand? So you have the knowledge of them certain good things, and you have good and bad. So some people take the bad road and some take the good road. And some, you know, study science and some people say, I mean, I believe in this, but I keep you. Because believe it or not, even the car, you have them test it, you know. Them test them, man. Because if the car go at 200 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour, hurricane speed that. Hurricane wind speed, it develop. See? That's why if you have fly and a bird and looking at your glass, so it smash it and mash you up. I have got slower than that, like a 60, and a baby in your hand, a 10 times the weight. Like a baby boy, be a little bit upon 10 times the weight. Them know these things. Them technology, science of it, them test these things. Them test the wind flow that they can't fly in the air. You know, like when them have some boat, and them have the racing boat, but it go very fast. But it's like aerodynamics, them have to just know for control it. Science to these things. So people live by science, I keep with. You understand? The water where we are drinking, it have particles on it now, you know, so 100, you know. But you believe, sir, some of them water where they are fluoride, some of them water, the same water you flush in your toilet, and you say, boy, a mess. And when them don't clean up that and send it back. Even if you go into the seat, I go up in a way and then fall back and then come to, if it come to a spring and them thing, the system set away. So you know the natural system and you know man-made system. See? So you have the knowledge to make things. Man, not come tell me about God make the vaccine. Yeah? So if I gotta make the vaccine in the first place, I won't even want to make the vaccine because it won't even send the kind of disease where I run or the kind of plague or the kind of thing for you. In the first place, for nothing at all. But I gotta do that and then I know that I kill much people and then you have to find something for do what. God does sit down, I gotta say, alright, let me just fling this pan him and when you look, you know, COVID-19. And I play in a thing and I tell about bat. The whole of them bat dead off, go dead off, and them the whole of them that see more in a bat, you couldn't see it in a one bat. So something get to him, maybe not deliberately, but something get to it a lab. Because them have a lot of things in a lab. Them done with smallpox, but them have it in a lab same way. And it can turn biological agents for war, for the future wars and these things. So when you see these things, them keep them. See? So me a man now, I'm talk about knowledge and rich man have more knowledge. Which man have rich man? Go put them in front of me. And make me so knowledgeable they are. You understand? Some of them are just some goofy. You understand? Knowledge is what? Some rich man will go sit down and count them money, man. And do pimp things and go and let them a playboy things and take coke and all kind of things and a joke. You understand? Enough of them. Rich and the money now help them. Them have a bodyguard. Them have no time to think about these things. Them have think about them image. And when I talk of shit, poor man more go through and think for me life. Rich man have him things, especially about the rich kids, you don't know what to do. So you see the man come with cook. And that's how yes man them. Enough rich man a yes man. And the joke me I make. See? So them easy be let us stray. Easy. Some things when them do a chew in a seat, you know, for them things for seat. For them party, them keep, for them things and some little things it outreach. From movie star right back and them have money. You go check all of them, run through the whole of them places in a first world country and them rich people, because the whole of them they make some money. If them not take some quote, them try all kind of jobs, them try all kind of dynamic thing, but you won't even want to do it. And a joke I make. See? Because them money, them just sweet, so me just go test this and me test. I like me I tell. Eh? Them do something, think about kill yourself, the money man kill all themselves. End up killing themselves, overdose, all kind of things. Them know say to kill them. But when them up on something and them feel high, and them sorry I'm going, them don't want not too much help. Them just image and then when you go to plastic surgery and one bag of things and all kind of things, that's what them want we and shoes they either pay for $100 or $200, them pay all 50,000 for the same shoes. And that the material different. They just want make it and the name. So them just sell them for your money. Them have the money I want, so I pay $50,000 for this. So you have to go buy it now. Everybody has sell it for a deal apart. So them keep them riches to themselves. See? You understand? So each man act like some damn jackass most of the time. So me not follow this, me not subscribe to this. Where am I talking about? Yeah.
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income. It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision. The richer people who have access to better information.
Why them have be better information and richer people them send out the information? You think a little poor man that sit down and send out some little things? You think of the poor man that sit down and come send you and say, boy, 5G and them thing there. Yeah, look out for your phone and you marvel all the phone made and them the thing there. They say a man say, oh, me was a CEO where say them that find certain. A matter of fact, if him was a CEO from that Vodafone, the guy where them put up with Vodafone, I said me was this and that 2015. No, the guy a CEO from around 2011, but still CEO. Come look on these things, Cross referral and them things can't trick me. See, and I say, boy, them gonna kill you and fry your brains and all kind of things. That's why I leave the company. Him could just leave the company and then come in a chat because them signed certain confidentiality for years. So you know, give them the even if you was a CEO, them build them phone because they make billions. You can just come talk and secret all them do this and that because you are done. Them have some muscle for you and them things. So we know the thing run. You could just in the Pentagon. I one of them play, you just walk out of your suit and you just walk out and you sign up some secret thing and you just come and blah blah. You forgot run like my boy there, I go with him, but the one man in a Russia Snowden. You don't forgot run way. Let's pay and all kind of things. So them can't bring that to it because we know better than that. See? You have some people now in a doctor fees, they talk about and them definitely about the medication, they and them invent, build the medication, the vaccine and thing. No, one of them just administer it, You understand? Some of them have no hand to come and say boom boom and them they don't like anybody else and they become talk, Something popping out with the crowd, them just talk. Until it win out itself. And yes, still the people them talk and spread the 5G thing. You notice how they and them same one, And then spread enough more things, But you notice how it does win and nobody now say, but hold on. So in the lead we are straight with it, them just a soup. And I saw them can mass. Because them feel so them have the head can mass. And then nobody not say nothing about that. Them just draw out something. Just draw with the rug. Because them that spread this and it not come through with them say. So them just draw with the rug and you not see it. You just leave on something else. And you know see them stop talk about this completely. Them withdraw it. Them make money too, because them write books. And them sell them tape and thing and them are following and them make money. So me understand it. See, money making thing. But you can't have dumb and dummies around country. And I tell you foolishness about God create vaccine. Yeah? In the first place, God, if you're the Almighty God, why you create disease for? In the first place, then you have to create vaccine for correct something. That don't make no sense to me neither. It just don't make no sense. See? It don't make no sense. And then if you say God create the vaccine, then you have also God create gun too. And the ammunition and thing, and you still have people life it takes same way. So who create the pandemic where I want? God tell me say I got to. Because he create vaccine for the he just come up with a pandemic and then like God I got one of them rich pile kid. But I take proper fella, I take peer drugs or I do something I don't know. So I just sit down and just maybe just mash up the world and then me create a vaccine and just kill them and me get it better. Instead of you just get it better. I don't make it run none at all. It don't make no sense. And then you take poor people for eat that because you say they misled all the time. You hear me?
In the pandemic, it's not so much the lack of income. It is going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision. The richer people who have access to better information.
Better information. Who tell them say the richer people have access to better information? If you can sit down and watch me, you can't do anything. And I like it rich, so it tell us you're rich. When you want Google search, you want to go look at anything and watch anything, and you go on YouTube, it has to all the man are rich, so we give him the better information and the better videos them and the better this. And you go on Google and you want to go on something and search it. Them say I'm rich, so we give him the better information. So you poor now, it's all I'm poor, so we not give him no access. Internet never works so. So even when my talk say it don't make no sense again. You see me out there? Yeah.
Right decisions, while the poorer persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because access to information sometimes is not the right information, that they will make the wrong decisions and continue to suffer in the pan.
That makes sense. That's why me believe in this. When them say this, when them believe in this, when them say this, yes sir? When Simon just said this.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
So that makes sense. So we can show it makes sense. So that's why for it. This makes sense.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
Man, I was a Minister of Education, Minister, and the Prime Minister. And you come with that just counter with the woman I say. You come with a bag of foolishness. And yeah, some people, but God created you, say if God created that mean anything you create and God created. No. And I said go. Same? And I said go. You can't come tell me what you want to tell because you're not Godfather, You understand? It's like how you have some pastor come and tell you, say, when you're dead, I like how you have some other people tell you when you're dead and how much wife you get in heaven and why you get in heaven. And me that ask him said when last year the day of heaven, I hope they live. Cause you're dead and when you're dead and this and that everything we are telling you, so that happen for you. So why me I follow you? Don't tell me about when you're dead. Because you're not dead for experience the dead. If you tell me it's a living man like myself and want to tell me when me dead and what happened in heaven, that me you give me more than even what God did give me. That don't make no sense to me none time either. Me no want to hear that from nobody. Don't tell me about when me dead and you not dead. You understand? If you alright, if you're a doctor and you do surgery, it does super different. You do surgeries and them things. So if somebody has got surgery and move appendix, you might tell you say, okay, and the one that will give you the thing that will put you asleep. I tell you say by your count to 3 you're going to sleep, or by up to 4 and you ask you 2 things and then take your weight and I say you go to sleep, you're not gonna feel that and that. Me I believe in that because he put people to sleep and do him surgery more than one time. Like when him get out my appendix. I believe in that because of that's what them do. And if them have you overdose, maybe them can't wake up, so them have to know the right weight and everything to put you asleep. You wake up, you never know what going on, and I say, well, them done already, your body, the other day you forgot, but them put you asleep. Them do that, so me believe in that. See? But you can't, you know, if a teacher come and I teach you, and then teach you this and then you get mass production teaching, by the way, that not your knowledge, you know. You just understand how you can communicate. See? See? And then them I teach, you know, I'm more like, you have practical thing. Like somebody I teach about a box and teach you the theory. So them give you in a note. And you write the note. But when them tell you this, you build the box. It make it so hard. Them 6 months them give you a note. Them give you around this up, this around this and this. So and but you still have me the monks a carpenter or something and them build a box. I want the man them build a box. And them just a boom boom and for me just cut one end, this a two end, boom bam bam and do him specs and thing. In a space a day and two me I build a box. The same box when I take here to learn about because you know in front of you the book and paper, it take longer for you to understand than the practical thing. That's why them did come out with apprenticeship. That's a good thing. You build house, you do mechanic, you have apprenticeship. It's different from when you go to school and them tell you say, this name this little knot, it name that. So you are trying to remember these things. I know you don't learn how to pull it up and do nothing at all about the car yet, you know. This name that, this is the water buckle, this that, and this is the engine, this is the engine block. Then them put that and them and name everything and you have more than maybe 15,000-20,000 parts if you go think about it in your head. But when you turn the mechanic, you know think about the much part, something wrong, you know the main thing them where you go for. So you know, so I'm going to check the fuse. Because sometimes you open a car and chew them put the more computer board, the thing them are more computerized now, even in your car. So you find out, so now, a fuse is blow, and you have a look up, you have one little fuse, you just take up something and take it out and you see it bust. Because it stops certain flow and certain things, see? But this stop, your condition from run. So if you would especially have foreign, they may draw a card for you. That's a blow, but no man never tell you that. Man want a money, man they tell you, say, well, the air conditioning mash up and them take you and carry your thing behind closed door. And them just know say it's just a 15 amp tube or 10 amp tube or something where it use or 20 amp tube and fuse. And then him just put it in, just take it and buy it and change it. And tell you how much money and then write up and you say, boy, you have to blow cold now and alright. They do nothing to it. But you don't understand that, you know. Just that. Make it now start too. Can't have it fuse everything and that fuse do all of them things that you know. Then it have Kyle pack. And that can go back to and make you can't start same way. And it have enough. So it have some little things where if you know about it, them not trick you. Because you go there, you go mechanic, you trick you too, you know. Because you more money to you know. You understand? So it's good where you know things. You try, you pull out your own things. And you say, okay, this will replace the aisle for change by when how much 1,000 mile, you know, how much when you know, say if you have aisle change into the mash up engine, you know, say this, that. And you start pulling your thing and you cannot learn mechanic. Because the first mechanic, I will teach him. Teach himself. First, after them teach himself too, you know. Yeah, man. The first everything, you must have a first everything. See? That don't mean people can't teach themselves the things, of course. See? But the man that talk, him don't make no sense. Because as me say, you know, him talk here, so give a next speech with him, the Prime Minister. Where him there, I can fling up back a speech. But the man lick with that speech, man. The man lick with that speech. Man lick with that speech. The man say, you want to return from wicked ways, you know. I hear the woman say, huh? Hear this.
Before I knew it, I saw the election and run it out of my program every day. I see the landslide. Sir.
The man says she see the landslide. That is not a landslide, you know. There's some people that come vote because more people that ain't even infected than now. And people that come vote. And the other side. And even him get less. The rest them don't bother. It'll show you why there's over stupidity. You understand? And then it send a message to the politician them, yeah, that people now tolerate no foolishness. When I get up come vote and please, next time when I go out there be a 5-5 and 3-3 vote and I get to. Cause most people now come out come bother vote for now want to spend the money. Can't treat the people them again. Here the man said to me off.
God save. Come off your pumps and pride. No disrespect to you, sir. I'm humble before God.
You the man said for come off and pumps and pride. Yeah, that's what I tell him long time. Come on for that. Reason with the people them. This is what we are tell you go around and reason with people and do your thing. So I try to reach out. Yeah? Hear this.
For God, lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me dirty things, oh God, miserable. If God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fasting.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood still stands. I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
Just the thought alone stupid. Just thought it's so stupid. You understand? So it has nothing unnatural, nothing unnatural about the gunshot and the bullet. God created it too. You understand? And you can't say, no, you can, of course. Kev man created and them get the thing for do it. That mean God created. Eh? Not, remember, we have herbs and things where natural grow. So if you say them the God created them, the man in a lab go build him thing. You come on now, you come tell us that God create the vaccine and then you want to come say, oh, God give man the knowledge. If you say God give man the knowledge, that means everything where evil on the earth and God create them too. Not just things were good, but everything. You understand? So if you follow what I say, boy, a man there when him done him sure blame all about all kind of people, man. Me don't know why I want him to answer, man. Yeah. Maybe just rewind that. Not natural about it. God create what? Eh?
Natural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
If I rewind it again and listen here. Nothing bad about the vaccine. God create nothing unnatural about it.
I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it. Through man taking the vaccine does not in any way reduce your faith in God. God is going to protect you. And the way in which you are protected is that he has created man with the intelligence to create a medicine that can...
So he created man with intelligence to create the weapon, the weapon of mass destruction too. Oh. The man do everything by earth, yeah. Eh? Eh? The man do everything by earth. Eh? Eh? A man just get up and just talk way more and talk. I mean, I listen to this. And people, and then you have media houses now come and tell us, yo, man, don't give me that. You understand? Don't give me that. Because God, you have natural herbs. You have things natural. And a man make that natural. See? So everything where you have to say, okay, God created the plane, okay, God created the bomb. You have to say everything, the gunshot, God create them. To them make, come take life. Eh? No control man like no robot boy, man. Well, man come and tell me, say, man, that show we off, man. See? And then me just play something where you just see him say, because the poor people always get lead astray. See? And the rich people, them have more knowledge. Man can make some bad speech, sir. Wicked speech. Eh? Hear this. Eh? Nothing unnatural. Something when me I watch in the lab. Yeah, me dey on my live. What going better? Dey on my live. Soon call the back, yeah? Soon call the back. Cool. Yeah, man. Me I watching in the lab. Me look it up, And me see when the first one make an them thing, let's see. And the man I said, nothing on that God created. God created. And he say God create man to create vaccine. So why God that does make the disease? Why God that? So who create the disease? And if them tell me about devil now, I got create him too. So why God create a nemesis? So God create a nemesis. Forgive him all these kind of little things and prove something and prove things with him. You understand? More people if you understand all of these things. You understand? They have to understand these things. See? So God create Lucifer, and then Lucifer got turn himself in the devil and all kind of little things. So God create anything. If you say God create the vaccine, God create the gun then. And the bullet. And it attack life. And the whole of the pesticide and the whole of the thing then because the man have knowledge to make this. And so I'm going to kill out some of them bug from them. God create the whole of everything. And there's something invented. They have God creation, they have creation different from the natural creation different from what we come up with. Not all what man come with, it now have no life, you know, now have no feeling, you know. Enough people don't understand that even a robot. Nobody make no man tell about feeling. You have feeling. Right now, if I'm at something that's barely to brush against you, you're like your well sensors, right? Remember the plane them have enough sensors then I tell you what about all iron and all metal and thing and man flight. See? The box them can play the chair them, what kind of feeling them have? You can go burn them up and thing, they don't have the feeling. See? But them work. The car, you can drive it. It's a crush with you, you have the feeling, you bleed. You understand? Your car, you lick off piece and you just do a nose cut and just cut it off and then with it and like it and it will work again. Mankind know you can't go mash up your heart and them thing and you feel say, you know, okay, and it's alright and then just repair your back, boom boom and you just out back. Eh? Even if you do a heart surgery and you have to live with some medication and things for the body not reject that when you get some kind of implant. That you not reject it. You take some other medication for life, you know. See? You know, mankind, them advance. But you know, come and say vaccine God created. So why gotta make mankind suffer and then create a vaccine and say take it because this will make you better. When him can just make you better. And you're alright. And the world alright. Eh? Now bring that to me, Angel. And then you say yes, sir. You when the man say yes, sir, man. Yeah, there. Listen.
Not so much the lack of income.
Yeah, there.
It's going to be the lack of knowledge to make the right decision.
Yeah, lack of knowledge.
Access to better information will eventually make the right decisions. While the poorer persons who continue to be misled and misdirected because access to information sometimes is not the right information.
So, through your poor, your access in a film head, the whole of it upon the internet, in a film head, your access to information when you're poor under the right sometime. And you know, so the rich man, them do the most stupidest thing on earth. You have some middle class and some people now have nothing but them live humble. Rich man, them do one bag of stupid things, because them just have some money, them take the most, just go check it out. The whole of them movie stars, I think them not rich, one of them, some of them all pop down right now. Kill themselves like Robin Williams. Cut him wrist and just such. And if you in a position that, but if you grow, when you grow up and you grow up poor, and you rise through something, you more want, you don't have the time for to talk about kill yourself and do this, and you have time for to help some people. Because you say, John, we know the sufferation. But some of them come in at these riches and richness. Eh? They're not busy about nothing. Them just want somebody to follow. They want to be in a crowd and they just want to try everything. They want the stunt, man, the richest man on earth now. Where benefit him? If you go in a space, we up there so and say come back and fly. You know something we can blow because you fly to the edge of space then. Because when you fly to the edge of space, what it do to you? You just want to fly to and then it just bring up something here and a bag of money and then you have some people sign up space tourism. 200,000 or 500,000 for one flight for just couple of seconds. I forget rich more. And believe me, everybody that come down nice with that, you know. You see me I say? You see it? We have a prime minister, man, but it's a Google alert. We have to have Google alert. When we get on Google alert like this, we have to have Google alert like that. You understand? We have to have it. And we not wrong. When we get Google alert like that, we show Google alert, you know? You understand? Somebody just asked me from the Consulate General, New York. Okay, so them have this and them ask me for show it. I mean, I can show it because them know my kind of style, you know. You understand? So them have a medical mission to Jamaica. So them a look from overseas, physician, nurses, respiratory therapists, and support staff. And them a look them for partner with them for from the 7 to 10 days rotation in Jamaica. From 7 to 10. September to December. Okay. Okay, yeah man. So field hospital support. So them a look some support and so this are from the consulate. Yeah, Consulate General of Jamaica, New York. And them send out them things. So, we in there some of the things soon and we show it same way, yeah? Yeah man. So them a look, so people can contact them. Yeah, same contact number there. Look some doctors and some things, Yeah, with expertise, Because, you have to do this, because some of our people, they lie down in the hospital and they on the dirty floor, them and them thing, they say people, them can raise them thing and them can go do some things and help out some people. Well, it's a great thing. Great thing here. So, Council General, we endorse the thing here, The Ministry of Wellness, yeah, Health and Wellness, you see me I say? Yeah, man. Saying so. Them a look some people over there, so who can, yeah, man. You see me I say volunteer. And them a volunteer up with some other people from, in the diaspora. And you can contact them there. So yeah. So yeah. So we come on and we endorse them set speed and show them thing, yeah? Alright? Yeah man. Alright. We have to do that, Yeah, anything with public service announcement. Because enough people now get hey, wake up a doctor now, See the youth does have asthma. I mean hear the Prime Minister come talk about it. The youth have asthma, the American have asthma. And him end up dead. He might just 24. Can go Spanish Town Hospital again. Now you have asthma. So asthma and everything, it all half of the book now. For you short a bit and them have him pump and them tell him a work and asthma attack. And him go a private doctor hospital for them run him out. I said if I go do COVID test, I said him have the asthma because he never boom boom. Them just wonder if you have to stop do these things. A waste of life. So him go to the hospital because he say more come out and walk, tell him friend and go a Spanish Town. They look about him in dead. Space of no time him dead. Can't breathe, Asthma attack, the bad one, you get some asthma attack, you can't catch your breath. Them not busy about that, they not look about you. Not look about you. See? But the government should have spent billions, 176 billion, for buy more bike and more car and the amount of van and one bag of things them buy. See? Police and say, and come down and try to do and boom, bam, bam, pressure poor people. Like you think we are Israel. Remember, I not go to Israel. I know I not go to Israel, I'm going to go places, I don't want to go to Israel. See? I don't want to go to Israel. Because, me if I go to Israel, things will have to change. So I not go to Israel. So, So me never go to Israel. And me want to say Israel. If we say nobody at Israel, let me just play this and this. Let me make myself be clear so that me go to Israel. Look. I'm sure no. Because me not go to Israel. You understand? Me not go to Israel, me not want to go to Israel. See that? Who go to Israel, eh?
Well, Prime Minister Andrew Holmes, welcome to Jerusalem. It's good to see you and your delegation. I think this is the first visit ever by a Prime Minister of Jamaica to Israel.
Called Father Man guy. First visit ever. Ever. And then reach there. Taxpayers' money too,
It has a double significance for us. Our relations are always friendly. We appreciate the fact that you didn't join the recent vote against Israel.
So I never even vote against Israel. Pan some foolishness. Yeah, you never vote against it. Yeah? In a UN.
But quite beyond that, we're talking about extending our cooperation. We just did for just a brief few minutes that we spoke. I can see all the potential for our cooperation in a variety of fields that relate to economy, to security, to technology, and this is something that we eagerly interested in doing with you. There is a natural affinity between us. We're both democracies.
Yeah, there.
We each have our own challenges, but we...
Each have our own challenges, people. Both democracies. So we are going like we have some nemesis round way. In Jamaica have some nemesis like 80 or something. No, are the poor people. We both have our challenges. We don't have no Palestine round, but like the poor people, them are the Palestinian, and we are the Palestinian. But both have our challenges. I hear, listen.
Your challenge, and we'll be able to, I think, to provide a better future for our people.
Better future for our people. So we both have challenges, but we provide. So all the people, them, the rich people, them up at top. Near Jamaica. Because are two different things this part about you, sir, you know. Eh? For our people. Eh.
And this visit is a hallmark of cooperation. You also invited me to come to visit you, and I intend to do that in sometime in the future. But I want
but no, please don't come here. Because we know people from Israel watch it too. So them can't just tell them me say that, you know, please. We don't really need you, yeah? All right. No bother with that. We don't need you here. All right? You're good.
how much we appreciate the fact that you're here, and I look forward to our discussions. So, welcome, Prime Minister, to Jerusalem.
Prime Minister, thanks for inviting us to Israel. We're very pleased to be here. Jamaica, like Israel, is a strong democracy.
Jamaica, like Israel, is a strong democracy. Who will have a fight from strong democracy? Remember, yeah?
And we have long admired the advances that Israel has made in technology.
You hear
In
this?
particular, cybersecurity, and in agriculture, and in other areas. And the potential for cooperation between our two countries is great. And Jamaica.
Israel will depend on America and the rest of Western world for stay in place. And you will leave from this all about. Leave the Caribbean, leave everything and go to Israel for what? And we don't see nothing else like this after this, you know.
Is very interested in exploring those areas of cooperation.
They say when them talk bad about Andrew and them come and get him. The police I know them know better than that, man. Them know better than that. Them know, you know, dumping over frightening, you know, man. Them know better than that, man.
The Jamaican people and the Caribbean region is a zone of peace, and we wish peace for all the peoples of the world.
Hear this now.
And we do extend our sympathies to the people of Israel for the very unfortunate attack on your soldiers recently.
What a out of order thing. The very unfortunate attack on your soldier. And then pick out the time and show you how some building flattened down all some little baby and then crush out it in a Palestine. It's unbelievable. And hear the man.
Recently, we would want to also pursue with Israel economic cooperation. And I believe in building strong economies.
Economic cooperation. Let's go back on the man soldier. Me have the soldier them.
Your soldiers recently. We would want to...
No man, because you about the soldier them. Soldier. Man, I tell him about himself about the soldier them and the people.
Zone of peace, and we wish peace for all the peoples of the world, and we do extend our sympathies to the people of Israel for the very unfortunate attack on your soldiers recently.
So you ask Israel to stop bulldoze around the people them place and take it and just mash up them and just take with them settlement and anything there. You know your history, sir? You saw some people can push them nose, you know, things like them nose them can't manage them nose. So them nose just push them not pay trouble. Eh? You ever them tell us say you too nosy. Eh? You love push up your nose in a people business. At that time you do. Like him knows they have too much space and you push it in a people. You are talking about unfortunate and Israel and anything there. You ever see much people them place. You never really sit down and see what going on in a Palestine? You ever see a little baby get crushed? Me I talk about one little baby, I know one. I know two. Some people can't get killed. You come out of your house and them crush it up and do all kind of things to it. Yeah? And alive. And you run and talk and say you know vote against certain things. Eh? And then I anger the poor people, them like them are Palestinian in our country. And have the police are going like them are Israeli soldiers. Eh? Foolishness this, you know. You understand? This is a foolishness. I'm gonna get up and chat about a foolishness and you have to hold them accountable. You understand? And nobody do that thing there. Go correct yourself. And nobody tell nobody else about God make the vaccine. And then you can't come back when you say that and say, oh, true man. Because everything where man met them there, you have to credit God with them. You understand? So you can't go credit him with vaccine and then you not credit him with the germs. And God make the germs too. You understand? And then you have to go credit him. You have to go credit him with if you talk about that now, you still have to go credit him with the bullet and the gun. Because God give man the knowledge to make it. And them a kill people. So I say, oh, no man, I Lucifer make them kill people. And God make him too. Do you understand? Be careful. We're not buy one of foolishness, you know. We're done with that foolishness there. Hold him accountable. The man is a Google alert this. Because what him say, him should have take back that. Should have take back that long time. It's not natural. You know, vaccine, nothing in it but unnatural. Unnatural. It's not a natural thing in a rabbit bill. Me and you know say that not natural. So for a prime minister say that, for a minister, a former minister education, tell us the vaccine. I just play it, I play it, I have to play it back, you know, man. Not natural about the vaccine, I want to hear him say it, you know. Me hear.
I saw the election and running out of my program.
Let me hear him say it.
Every day. I see the landslide. Sir, please, for God's sake, come off your pump and pray.
Come off and pump and pray.
I'm humble before God.
I'm humble.
Before God. Lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me that it is, oh God, Mr. Branson. If God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fast thing.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood stills me. I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
Nothing unnatural. Nothing unnatural. So if we talk now, you can imagine, man. People say it's natural. There is nothing unnatural. Yeah, man. With tough time, you know, have nothing about him neither, man. You remember we just talk about the whole water, you know, because here this is how them promise people road and water and everything, and we tell people them to stop it, right? Now you have a water man there. We are going to cut off people water from National Water Commission and cut in a pandemic. When the government supposed to come and say, listen, anything I talk about cut and things, seize. You have to give them a 6 months and then we go back and we look, treat or what have you. Yeah, the driver's license and them things, the seize. You can't lock up people for them things, that's a boom boom, because you have to pack up the whole place. So yeah, them beat the purpose of what them do. By the way, me get I'll show you what me get. Remember play this and then I can show you what me get, because me get a letter where it show a cruise ship I come tomorrow. And it tell you which part in the lockdown. But tourists can come and move up and down. And then we have to have work with them. That's why things spread. So I could just play back the little part and then I can show you that. I have to show you it. Remember, you know, this and why get like Gugu Gaga. So when we say we're showing you, then we're showing you, you know. So not like Google, you know, where he forgot what he must say, you know. Yeah, you watch it.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
There is nothing unnatural. God created it. And it can't say through the wisdom of man, because through the wisdom of man, here comes the weapon of mass destruction and everything. So you are credited to God. All them killing our one and them thing, they are credited to God. Hey, I really think the demon this, you know. Yeah, man, this a thing the demon, man. That alone, because if God created it, nothing unnatural about it. And God created it. Eh? And for 100 years, and God did this and God do that. See? Listen to the pastor right now, because me not have foolishness with them, you know. Don't unite. Me not unite none at all. You understand? Stop preach the right thing and don't tell people no bag of foolishness and go around and tell people bag of foolishness. The people live good and a good thing. You can't tell people live good and live in harmony and you know, yeah, and you see me I say? But nobody with the foolishness. Now look for the where the thing there. Oh, see it. See me can open the paper here. Alright, see the people car. Me can see. We never know is that see there. Center and Development Company see that. See like Google there, for say where I show now, see there? Is a subsidy at the urban development, you know. Center and Development Company. So this are the tent. The cruise ship visit. I need to tell about the confirmation with the cruise ship OHS on Monday, you see it? 2021, September 13th. And them for advise attraction will be open as follow. Remember, you know, and no movements there this, you know. See? They might tell you how much kind of thing are coming in. Duns River Fall and Parks, Green Gutter Cave, open from 8 till 4 p.m. A ticket off it will close 4 p.m. 4:30 p.m. So ticket office are closed. So it I tell you. And no movement days. You see it? See there? You see it? And it are mandated by that and that. So it I tell you say they might tell you what them are doing now. Support and navigate through the unprecedented environment sincerely. Center and Development Company Limited. So sign it there. Subsidiary management. So this is a subsidiary of the Urban Development Corporation, I think. When we say the Center and Company Limited, Ocean Village, that spring and things, sit up there, so. So you see, you have 100 or more than 1,000 people come and then you have the same amount of people, them match them, but them live in a community and live in them house. So you have people and you have Duns River Fall and them things, there is no movements there. So tourists, you're free. If you come and roam and everything, although some people can't even find food and can't move, can't sell something and it pop them down. But you make sure the tourism alright. Although you want to be an entertainment sector. Hey, them people, I tell you, say, hey, you think them easy? So I'm showing you later, you know. I'm showing you, know. Cause anything I want to print, everything, I don't feel I have to get a copy. Me alone, so. See? So that are for them way, yeah? You understand? No movement. You narrow it down for stifle the people. I mean, the business all them hungry and I know, you know, money and them not push out some money and help some people and do nothing at all. Them not to tell them no movements. And we're in a business and we forget lock up and this and that till police now start come, you know. And I say, boy, we go to Kentucky and them put out and them the wow, we in there and we have to eat too. And we are human being and careful now, ball out. Number one, we never need so much. We don't need so much police on the road just up and down for no movement days. You know much people dead? You know much people dead day before yesterday? To all yesterday? I'll be a 3355 people I did all about. From Clarendon, downtown around 5, up a Papi in the youth. I'll be a 3355 people that are about. They can't care what I'm doing now. When people them get angry and then they upset with themselves and them a come out to kill and them and them wire. No kill your wire that now gonna stop nothing. No movement stays down gonna make it even easier for them escape because you know like police can be everywhere. 12,000 police we have. You know and all of them can't depend on the road. So if you there and there so go up to the road you think gonna depend every single road. It's impossible. It's impossible. So you have some road where a blank one not depend on this so a man sit down and think man go clap him the play clear film drive and get where him road and get way before they reach on the scene. So it don't gonna help them. And I like them I'm matter of fact and I like eyewitness care for one man when they go pick up a body. See? So and I like I get some eyewitness and thing unless you go pin something on some man and then I can look at thing the same. You understand? Yeah. This man in 4 got killed in Clarendon. 4. Them they say treat you on a phone now. That me I try to show you. See? So if the youth them get up and say boom bam bam, what wanna do? And no this man no movement days. But them have a clearer thing and them easy for catch out some people. Them know so right in black and this and no movement days. They would have already them here come mash it up, man. Yeah, can now move, you know. Police them there and them map out them place, cause them a step. And them have clearer way for run and get way. Cause the place are full up like a bunk up on some people and them are see and know you run. And say you run over this and run over this and now it's clear. See? And then people are dead for hungry. Then you have some big old lady chest man now take us a little girl choose, some little trappy. And I be a human trafficking I go on to, you know. Yeah man, human trafficking like you talk about go for it and thing. Same like that, you know. You draw down little baby them fair. Have sexual intercourse with them under age, pick them and all kind of little things and man and giving for some kind of little things. You want trafficking, man. See? Yeah, man. Enough of that are going right now, to man. Yeah, man. You understand? Enough of that are going right now. You see me, I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, I say, same way, man. Big up in the UK. See? Big up in the UK. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Up. See? Yeah, man, no for that going. So as we say, it's a Google alert this. We soon come on back, you know, because I say the thing with the man that getting money. I get around 11 million. I mean I ask the Prime Minister this. I remember asking this because I want to go on that. I say Krill read and what of them I get paid. Now you leave and go turn a minister. And turn in a thing they never have no seat. So them turn him in a thing there for a senator and then them give him a ministerial seat. Space, tell him now minister. And tell him now minister, then money minister. And the money minister, and I like him help and never have the money and them thing there. Even if you say, oh, we're suspending, there is no suspension there. Man, forget fire. You can't say, oh, me that fire. If you, as a little man, are working even in a one of them store, then your thief, for them do it, them pay you if them fire you. You lose everything. If police trying for corruption, that's why them have to give back Fabs the thing the other day, make him come for a 1 day police thing for cause I can't get him pension and just open a window there. Right? And overturn something because I lose everything. We have because Darrell Vaz call him because I'm friend from Tankwell when I want to pay $2,000 ticket. And big man them the court let go in. You bribe the police, you get let go. Because you're a big man, you get much money for political platform, so them can't do you nothing. A little man now, them fling you and last year system like little man for 50 years, them last him. See? Them thing you have to fight for equal rights and them thing. Wow, commissioner like Gary Griffin. When I ramp, what tell me no busy about no party, I tell you about don't tell me about nothing at all. Nothing. None of you, we don't want to hear from none of you. What on we lock up. Hey, me was police out, them that plan for my back, hey, like them plan for me tell them take my back seat and do all kind of. Them do enough things to me, you know. You are all lying and they know so tough, you can't just face me, so them make a little plans like them that make some other little plans. But I get with a Lonesome. Lonesome is one of them things that man. Like the girl that one, I feel just scheme all that song, I thought, I'm to you. Remember to traumatize from your youth to say all kind of things, how you doing? I'm frightened with so. You hear that, you know in a sense. You think I'm sitting on my chair and come chat because, you know, I'm chat now, you run your mouth and you're a human being like myself, I'm afraid of you. Remember me have resources. Remember you're not talking to a fool. See? Yeah, man. See? You understand? I remember where I say love. But everybody have good and bad in everybody. You understand? Always remember that. Think 10 years out of the box. You understand? If you're a fish and feed, well, me have hand. See? So me good. See? Because you can't make, I believe in that kind of Malcolm X kind of thing too. You can't make them just bully you, you know, when you talk the truth, you know. Them destroy too much away over the years. Destroy our man. Destroy enough of the youth, them man. No future you grow up with them, you look upon them in a coffin. You look upon them pan ground. Be a gunshot holding at them. So we traumatize somewhere I grow. See? But we stick to the kind of road where we want to stick to. And keep out of them way. And say, hey, we can't friend them, you know. If we don't friend them, we don't live for. We have grand, we get grand and all kind of. We don't live, remember, enough of our friend them that live for even past 25, you know. No, them when you reach 30, you're a big man. Enough man, let's go check out for the man when them kill off. See, I'm not joking, man. See? Yeah, man. So right now you have to just know, so okay, this is me. I'm going to tell the police, listen, once once a police, twice a civilian. You can leave. We are 60 still a leave. Something you can do, you leave before all that too. And you have everyone family and everything too. You live somewhere. And like you live out in the water, so you leave from America there somewhere out there. So that's why I could never look on badness, can be that thing. But let me tell you something. Me no want to talk on this because I'm not putting the people head. But me couldn't go in a badness because me couldn't war with myself. Me couldn't do that. You understand? Me couldn't do that. You have to war against oppressors. You see? And then you have to team up. Like you have to have a discipline, like every police force have discipline, you have to have a discipline. So anything you do, so same like when you have some place and you have facts and you have something, you have to think out of the box. You understand? So them have to come to the table. Them have to. Me couldn't go deal with them badness and do it. Me not have the time for that. You understand? You have to war for poor people. You have to war for free. Like for me, you know, me that's what I couldn't badness. Because my kind of badness that be, you have to free up your country. Yeah, man. Because we don't really get no independence, you know. So you have to fight for free up your country. And them cannot fight, them in a fight. So it be a discipline thing where you can't come rush me and okay where you rush me, you get back, you get counteraction. If me can't sleep in my house, you couldn't sleep in yours neither. And if you attack my family, that is same thing. Me think different, you know. So what you do, you use great brains and do great things. You understand? And politicians could not push around so because you have to take it to them. You understand? So them could not push around and rob the country like this. No, it couldn't, no. Saying? So judge have to come out, come do them work and lock them up and you have to see and you have to send out some things that they do. See, if them attack to the news, you have to have spokesman too. Attack to the news. Them politicians need to get charged. And if it's not charged, I bang along. So then them hear that now, them know it's alright, I forgot get up and go charge them, you know. Because we don't want the bang along. You understand? So them have to come to something and some agreement. But them kind of little things. So you won't have no robbing and innocent people and all kind of things. No. You understand? Not like that. It'll be a different ball game. So we have great minds. See? You understand? We'd have to free Jamaica from the chain. We then chain up poor people then. And make them have sense and say stop killing yourself. What happened to you? You know, see Gideon against you know. Them divided and rule and if it's smart. And you have some little idiot, some educated fools that call me dumb. And I say we don't have the knowledge. And them don't have the knowledge because we don't have to be a crap. Not think about the vaccine because God created the vaccine. According to the Prime Minister. And then go down more and say God created. God give you the knowledge. So him created, him give the knowledge to create. So God give the knowledge to do gun too. And the weapon of mass destruction. So God give the knowledge to do all these kind of things. So if you can't pin one thing and not pin the rest. You see me? I say same like how you have the minister, the minister, tourism minister. I come say you without stone the sin cast the first stone. For please themselves when them want get convicted criminal honors. See? So if you say that now you have if you say cast the first one, you have to let go them from now a GP and all kind of things. So why you hold them up? Because we have seen too. So we shouldn't have to let them go then. I know but I look for some other little man because we have seen too. So we first stop cast stone then. And when I'm little man go rob there, so you forgive him then because you understand? So you have to catch right across the board. So either you do something serious or you can't cross the board. So if you open a gate for something, we applies the thing them. You applies everything to it. Everything. So we must say no land right now, no care water. That means and after them watch, the country that run and mash down. As I said before, me come show you this, and I show them a give man pay after as I tell you, if you did not work in any company and you police are come lock you up same time by the way, you're a little man. You know, nobody not pay you. Oh, you fair pay $11 million and them 10 kind of little thing that talk about 2 case and all kind of thing. Like the money no missing. The money gone. The woman spend the money. Them open her account with the woman. See? And the woman say 30,000. She alone. You'd have gone if you was a little man. You understand? But them a draw out the case and still pay the man them. And I pay them JC money. Government still pay what money. to these people. And we don't come out about it. 11 million. That's our country now reach our man. Let's go talk about it. But there, you know. Keep it real. Yeah?